What's up, YouTube? I just want to preface this video by saying something, by just saying something first. So I know there's been a lot of videos about KH3, and people are making a lot of these. And I realize this video was a little late. I've already been through YouTube. I've seen dozens upon dozens of different Kingdom Hearts YouTubers giving their opinions on the game, and some of them more brutally honest. Some of them you can tell they twisted a little bit. But I just want to give my take on the game because I'm going to give myself a little bit of credibility here. I have played all of the Kingdom Hearts games, okay? I've played all of them. I played, and I'm not just saying I played them. I've beaten them. I know the story. I know the going ons of Kingdom Hearts, okay, and the universe and everything, okay. The only one I didn't play as much was Birth by Sleep. I still knew the story. I didn't like the combat too much, and that goes directly into this Kingdom Hearts 3 game. But anyways, yeah, the only reason I say that is I want to give myself credibility. I'm not just, well, I am some random guy talking about it, but I am genuinely a passionate fan. I love the Kingdom Hearts games. I'm not only a Kingdom Hearts fan, I am a gamer. I love games. So I'm passionate about standards and upholding AAA companies, the guys that have all the tools in their bag to make a great game. I'm just holding them accountable. That's all I'm doing, okay? And I want to say that Kingdom Hearts 3 is by no means a shit game, okay? I just want to, well, I don't know about that, but okay. I'm going to start by saying I'm not going to delve too much into the actual mechanics of the game. I'm not going to, I'll point out stuff that's, gameplay, if there's no flow to the game, anything like that. But I just want to, what I want to get down to, the crux of this is I want to talk about the guys behind the game. I want to talk about Square and Disney and why this game was made the way it is, okay? Because this game, I just want to say I'm realistic, okay? I did not have insane expectations for this game, all right? Another thing I want you to remember is my tone of voice right now, because my tone of voice will get higher, okay? I will just remember how calm I am now. I'll not be this calm in a few minutes when I start talking about it, because I'm about to go in on these guys, okay? I've fucking had it with Disney and Square and all these fucking companies trying to milk their brands, okay? But anyways, I just want to say that I did not expect the world of this game, okay? It's been 12 years. I know that a lot of people are like, oh, well, you can do a lot in 12 years. You skip the system, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter, okay? I just want to talk about objectively why the game falls short on its predecessor, okay? Why it falls short on not only Kingdom Hearts 2, in my opinion, it falls short of Kingdom Hearts 1. It falls short of Chain of Memories. It falls short, okay, it's crazy for me to say that because a lot of you were like, oh, but the graphics, but everything. Okay, sure. Like, that's just, you can't, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit subjective when I say that. I shouldn't say it completely objective, but what I want to say is that Kingdom Hearts 3 is just for I'm so pissed because I was hoaxed, or no, I was not tricked into believing, but I had so much faith for this game and I wanted to support Square. That's why I pre-ordered this game. I live in Canada. I paid $90 with tax for this game. I just want you to know that, okay? I paid $90 for this game. When I got 2 hours into this game, okay? When I got 3 hours into this game, the only thing running through my mind, the only thing I could think of was, why the fuck am I not playing Final Mix, bro? Why am I playing this piece of shit? Final Mix is way better than this garbage. Like, why? Oh man. All this stupid... It's like they came together. Like, let's go into the mind of the boardroom of Square, okay, when they're making this game. This is what happens. They're all sitting around, they're all having a good time, they're all fucking chilling, they're all trying to develop their game. Like, oh, what kind of ideas do we want? Oh, we should bring back the forms, we should bring back maybe this, maybe this. Some lunatic walks in and says, guys, chill. chill with all the crazy resources we're gonna have to use. What the fuck is the point? Why don't we just make a game that has the Disney brand on it and just plays itself? Like, what kind of fucking genius at Square, okay, thought that it was a good idea to have attractions in the game? What kind of fucking genius thought it was a good idea to have no endgame content? Where are the Colosseums, bro? Where are my Final Fantasy characters? Where are my original Keyblades, Square? Where is the fucking content, okay? Where is the fucking content? And I'm not even gonna get into the story right now. I'm not even gonna get into, you know, how you don't even hear about fucking Kyrie or Axel. You don't even see them train. 80% of the game, the first 80% of the game when you play is a Disney movie. That's it. You are playing a Disney ad the first 80% of the game. And the rest of the game, they literally just compile everything. This is what they do with the story and all the characters. They say, you know what? Instead of giving you instead of giving you solid reasoning for the org members, they're just there. The members are just there because they have to be there. They're just there for the sake of them being organization members. Hell, if they wanted to, if Disney had all the power, they'd probably be like, you know what? Let's just have Sora, Donald, Goofy, and the hell with everything else, bro. It's all just fucking hearsay anyways. Let's put more attractions in the game. Let's put more. We need more ways to advertise. That's the way. It irks me that you pay full price for a game like this. You pay full price for a game that feels unfinished. That feels like, oh, they've had 12 years to make it. No, they haven't, okay? This game feels like it was made in one fucking year. It feels like just anything they pump off the fucking industry line, bro. It just feels like it feels so flow charty, so cookie cutter. The game plays itself, people. It plays itself. There are no, sure, you get, people say, oh, but there's choice in magic, there's choice in magic. What is the fucking point when you have commands appearing every second? What is the point? You don't have to think to yourself, oh, I'm gonna use this strategically. Oh, I have to conserve my mana. You know, I can't just keep spamming reflect. I have to conserve my mana. Who gives a fuck about any of that? Just spam commands, bro. Just fucking keep pressing triangle. You'll kill everything. The proud mode is a fucking joke. Everything is a fucking joke, man. These guys do not care. The reason I'm so angry is because I genuinely care for standards in the gaming industry. And I've seen them decline over the past 10 years tremendously, not just Square. We're talking about Square this video, right? But there's many other devs. I'm sure people who are on the same wavelength as me know what I'm talking about, okay? We've seen a lot of devs just fall into the category of, yo, we can use our name and just make money. What's the point of experimentation and doing something new when we know we can just fucking make this? Like, it's so, you can tell they had little control with the game. You can tell there wasn't a single fucking employee from KH2 working on this game. Has anybody, it feels like, oh man, it feels like they just hired a new, has anybody that made KH3 played KH2? Has anybody played KH2? Anybody? Because to me, this plays like a fucking mobile, to me, this plays like a handheld game. That's what this plays like to me. It plays like fucking BBS. It plays like, the only redeeming thing, and you could say what I said about BBS, some people find it fun. It's subjective, right? It's very subjective. I'm not going to say that. If you like BBS, that's fine, okay? I'm just saying, objectively speaking, KH2, not even Final Mix, KH2 had more content, better content, more mechanics, more characters you loved, more heartfelt moments. It just had everything better than this game. So why the fuck is it that 12 years later, it's gone worse? Why? Has anybody from the old Kingdom Hearts games even played has anybody even fucking played the old Kingdom Hearts? It feels like they just hired a studio. It feels like Disney hired everybody. It feels like Disney's just like, you know what? Yo, no. You know what? You know that thing called creative control that you guys want, that you guys have, that you guys, that makes good games. You know that little thing that allows you to put your spin on a game, to say, hey, Luxord is actually here because he wants the pirate treasure. Just a little snippet. That's just a little snippet of what I'm talking about. No, there's none of that. Okay, there's fucking none. The only thing you're sitting there watching the whole entirety of the Frozen movie and going through a fucking empty snow landscape. Like, I understand the maps in KH2, they were pretty empty too, sure, but there were still more. It feels like I can't explain it, dude. Like, why? Oh man, Twilight Town. I really don't want to get into specifics. This could be a fucking hour-long video, but my God, it's a tragedy that nowadays this is what constitutes an $80 game. It makes me sad because the new generation coming up, and I love games, man. I feel as I'm getting older, I'm outgrowing myself slowly. But I still love games. I'm passionate about devs. More people need to be honest, okay? And I'm not talking about the casuals that buy every fucking title that comes out for $80, okay? You guys are the exception because you'll buy anything. Your opinion I'm sorry, but your opinion is not as... It's... Your opinion doesn't register as much as it does for somebody who has played every single game and who actually loves every aspect of the game, because there's people who play the game for just story, right? I'm not talking about fucking story. Where are the Sephiroth fights, man? Where are the cool ass boss fights where you're actually pushed to the edge? Where are the fucking... Oh man, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit here. I'm about to have a migraine. Alright. This table's gonna break down. I'm just saying, okay? I'm tired. More people need to speak up, okay? If you're passionate about a game, you have to be held to the highest standard. If you're a professional in your industry and you get paid a lot of money to do your job, they get paid a lot more than you or me to do their jobs, okay? These guys have to be held accountable. I'm sorry. You cannot be putting out trash like this in this year. You cannot. And it's not even like it's a terrible game. I'm comparing. That's all I'm doing. If there was never a Kingdom Hearts, if this was their first title, let's say this was the first Kingdom Hearts title, and it was just like a standalone, people would be like, this game's decent. It's not bad. It's a decent game for what it is. Objectively speaking, it's a decent game. You get 30 hours of gameplay. You get some fun fights here or there, even if it is easy, albeit really easy. But it's but when you compare to what came before, it's like they didn't even think of it's like they went into this game making a fresh fucking game. Like, they didn't even think, oh, how can we take the point of making a sequel, the point of making a long-awaited sequel is to take what fans wanted, what they cherished, and just build upon it. It's not to strip layers. You're supposed to add layers to the depth. You're supposed to add stuff that's worth the value. You can't be, I don't know. I'm getting, you could tell how angry I am with the studios. I'm not going to get into specifics of the game. I'm just here to talk about them. I'm just here to talk about the guys behind it. I could sit here and tell you about all the minor things, which I've mentioned a bit earlier, about the game that are just atrocious. What's the point of having those meals, the cuisine, if the game is already too fucking easy? It's so tacked. It's so redundant. What's the point of having a giant gummy map if there's nothing to fucking do in the map? It's so redundant. There's nothing. It's such a waste. Did people really think that was such an important part of did Square, did you really think the gummy ship was integral to the game? It's a fun part, sure. Did you really think you had to be flying through an empty fucking vacuum to get from world to world? That's your idea of a fun game? That's your idea of a fun time? Hey guys, you know what? Put the controller down, sit there, press one attraction, you don't have to do anything. You're just fucking sitting there. Hell, you could be jerking off if you wanted to. By the time the attraction's going off, it'll just kill everything. You don't even have to do anything on the fucking screen. That's it. The only fights that are even remotely challenging are some of the final fights. Maybe some fights here or there. If you played the Wolf on Proud mode, he's meh, you know? They're not hard, man. And I'm not just talking about difficulty standpoint. I know, like I said, people play different reasons, right? But guys, come on. It's a full price game. This is what they're charging in 2019. This is where we've come to. Okay? This is where we are. Games like this cost you $69, $90 in Canadian, okay? This is where we've come to. My God. You're paying an arm and a leg for a game. I understand I live in Canada, it's more expensive, but you're paying an arm and a leg for a game that plays worse than its predecessor, which came out 12 fucking years. Hell, it plays worse than some of the other games, not just KH2. It's so bad. It's so plain. It's so cookie cutter. It's so shallow. There's nothing to it. There's nothing. It's so surface level. The only redeeming thing I will say before I end this, because I don't want to talk forever, but you get my gist. I'm just here to say, Square, what the fuck are you saying? Okay, well, I know why this was made. Okay, I know. If you've even seen this far, then you're like, you're so naive. You must know why they did this. Oh, they don't care about quality. I know these things, okay? I know why they make games like this, because they know they can milk off it. I'm a Star Wars fan. I don't want to bring anything else. I'm just gonna make an example here. I'm a Star Wars fan. I know why they made The Force Awakens. I know why they made The Last Jedi. I know, right? It's money, and I don't blame you, but like, my God, you could, no, I actually do blame you. I do blame you, because, oh man, all the passion is going away, man, in the industry. That's all. That's what I've been seeing a lot. To find the good games, you have to dig real deep. AAA games are no longer the cream of the crop. Hell no. You have to dig real deep to find the games that matter, the games that people have creative control over, the games that are not going to be published by fucking Disney, a monopoly, the games that are not going to be fucking, you know, doing a disservice to their fans. Like if they're making a sequel, it's stupid on so many levels. It's just it's so disappointing and depressing on so many fucking levels. I can't like. Oof. But anyways, I went a little. I just went off topic. I'm not gonna lie. I rant. This wasn't really organized video. I just wanted to express my thoughts, man. As a gamer, as a guy who loves Kingdom Hearts, as a guy who wants excellence for everybody. I just want everybody to do well. Like, I want a good game. I want something people can remember. This game, nobody is going to remember this fucking game, okay? People already, I bet you, going back to Final Mix. What the fuck is the point? Where is the replayability in this game? Tell me, where is the replayability, man? Sure, you can try again and do it and pick different options for the start or whatever. It's not like the other games where you get different abilities at different times. No. Fucking atrocious, man. I don't know. I'm just, I'm really fed up with all these companies trying to milk their games and everything. Industry has gotten so greedy. Industry has gotten washed. The industry's gotten boring. Don't get me wrong, there's still, I'm just talking about the AAA guys. I'm just talking about the AAA guys. Before, back in the, like 10 years ago, you could go to the store and you could trust Rockstar. You could trust Infinity Ward. You could trust Square Enix. You could, I hate to be bringing in other names, but you could, like, it's so, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna end it there because my thoughts are starting to jumble a little bit. I'm just ranting. I really just wanted to get my thoughts out. I'm really angry at the state of this game. I'm really angry that it feels like this game was made like last year. It feels like they're just like, oh shit. They're like, oh fuck, guys. Aren't we missing? Didn't we promise something? Aren't we 12 years late on something? Oh, that's right. We even skipped the system for it. Now, I'll end this video on a positive, okay? I'll end this video on a positive. I'm not sure if I said this earlier. I'm a little lost in my train of thought, but the game looks pretty, okay? Don't get me wrong. The game looks pretty. That's the only redeeming thing about this game. When you look at it, you're like, okay, it's PS4, it's Square. They do their graphics pretty well most of the time. I'm not gonna lie. Their visuals are nice. There is more to a game than visuals. Replayability, actual gameplay, character development, side exploration. Like, there's so many different things, aspects to a game that make a game great. There's a reason why games that rely on graphics are not remembered. There's a reason. Even Uncharted, a game that's remembered for graphics, has great storytelling, great pacing, great characters. Like, it's unbelievable what we've come to. But that's all I want to say. I know I said this like a few minutes ago, but just, guys, we have to keep these guys accountable, man. The only way, like, and the reason I'm making this video is because what's the future for, like, what's the, I'm genuinely, like, I'm depressed because I'm like, what's the future? Can you even trust these guys anymore? How can you even trust Square? I mean, look at, like, I'm gonna mention FF15 just for a second, okay? I'm gonna mention FF15. FF15 suffered from the same problem. When I played FF15, I felt just empty. I was like, what is this game? Like, what is this? What, like, this is what kids are gonna remember. This is what this generation is gonna grow up with, man. This is what they're gonna grow up with. It's like, I don't know. I sound like a hipster. I don't care what I sound like. I just want to fucking tell you how I feel, okay? This is how I feel. If you made it this far, congratulations. You've put up with me. But honestly, I just want to say this game is an utter disappointment. It's so fucking trash. In my opinion, I'm just going to be completely blatant here. It's so trash, okay? Maybe if this was a $10, if somebody gave me this for free, I would beat it and never come back to it, and I'd be like, whatever. I didn't think anything of that game. It was whatever. It was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. That's what it was. It was just a bunch of nothing, okay? Be careful what you spend your money on, guys. Honestly. I mean, just be reluctant to pre-order, okay? I bought this game. I was not naive. I knew it wasn't. I'm realistic. I knew it wasn't going to be game changing, but I expected more from you, Square. I really, really did. Okay, and I'm losing faith by the day, by the weeks, by the month, by the years. Okay, I'm losing faith in you guys, and so are a lot of other people. So I don't know what the future is for you guys, but you guys better fucking bring out some decent quality shit, okay? For $80, for $70, no, okay? You better bring out some decent fucking quality shit, because I can go back and buy Final Mix right now for half that fucking price and have twice as much fun, okay? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. You guys take care. Have a great day. Enjoy the games. Whatever games you're playing out there, whether it's shooters, strategy games, action games, I don't care. Enjoy your days, guys. Have fun gaming, and keep in mind what everyone's saying, not just me. Keep in mind what all the other videos are saying. There's people, I'm just a random guy. There's people more credible than me making videos like this. If you stumble upon me and watch this, thank you so much. But, I mean, yeah, just have a great day, guys.